Hello, welcome to Markets Daily. I'm your host, Vinny. At Markets Daily, I will bring you coverage on all the news that you need to know Monday through Friday. If you want to make sure you don't miss out on must-know daily news concerning the markets, make sure to hit the subscribe button and like the video. Now let's get into the news. Okay, so firstly, we're going to look at the NASDAQ composite stock. The NASDAQ, if you don't know already, it's full of all technology stocks that are in the NASDAQ. Today, we see the market is up 1.41%, which is 190.18 points. This is very impressive because, as you can see, on the past month, we've been down 3.38%. Technology stocks in general have taken a hit since January. This also snapped a 4-week losing streak from market close to market open Monday through Friday, so that's great to see. Top notable movers are Snap, Barnes & Noble, Roku, and Nvidia. All these moving 6%, 6%, 5%, and 4.14%. As we get into the S&P 500, we also see that is up 0.99% today, a move of 41.19 points. Usually, as the NASDAQ moves up, the case will be the same with S&P and Dow Jones. This is a great sign, as you see with reopening news, with masks and capacity limits being lowered. This positive sentiment has driven the stock market up, and further news from the Fed has also driven it up as well. In cryptocurrency news, hedge fund billionaire Ray Dalio backs Bitcoin towards better future, insists he'd rather have Bitcoin than bonds. This is very important because as Bitcoin and cryptocurrency gains more respect amongst top industry leaders, you'll see billionaires joining in, Ray Dalio being a very famous hedge fund, index fund manager. This only adds to Bitcoin's reputation and leads to more people joining along. Another positive sentiment that happened in the market today, as you can see, Bitcoin is officially a new asset class, says Goldman Sachs. This caused a big roar in the cryptocurrency market today because Goldman Sachs, once again, giving reputation to Bitcoin, as it says, a new asset class, meaning, as you can see right here, Bitcoin now considered an investable asset. It's inevitable that Bitcoin will continue to rise in value throughout the future. That doesn't mean in the short term that it's going to go extremely high, but as you can see, looking on the last 10 years, the trend has always gone towards the higher mark. Cryptocurrency markets roared back today, as you can see, as we look at CoinMarketCap. A 24-hour change in almost every cryptocurrency except, stable coins, as you see with Tether and Coinbase's USDC coin. All have given a great boost today, coming off the poor week. Last week, the prices were driven down due to bad news about Chinese markets, Elon Musk's tweets. Whether it was manipulation or not, I'm not here to say so. But definitely a positive sign seeing all of these cryptocurrencies bounce back. They're not fully back. I'd probably say they're 50% of what they were, which is a pretty tough roar. But if you don't have the stomach for up and down percentages and the volatility that crypto brings, I would not advise you to invest in that. Once again, I am not permitted to give financial advice, but that's just my opinion. As you can see up here, Bitcoin dominance is at 44.1%. This is a 5% raise over the last week, as we saw it drop to 39. As you can see, the 24-hour volume being at 212 billion and some change. This is very positive to see, as you can see the rise in attraction towards the crypto markets. Whether that being on an uptrend or a downtrend, volume has stayed high throughout the past week. Market cap up to 1.6 trillion. Market cap of Bitcoin being at 730 billion. This has been a drop because of the last week and the last 10 days, really. Once again, if you don't have the stomach for cryptocurrency, where the market cap for this, for example, dropped $270 billion in the last 10 days, I wouldn't advise you to get into it. But as you can see, a 22.94% increase in the global crypto market. Very good signs to see. Now for the near term, I could see the market going into sort of a accumulation phase where it doesn't really change as much, but during this, I could see just I guess all adding up for either a breakout or a breakdown. Do your own research to try and figure out which it's going to be. I would like to see another break towards furthering the bull market, but based on history, that may happen, but this is a new day. We don't know if it's going to change on that. So what does this mean for crypto in the future and the near term and long term? I think in the near term, we accumulate and Bitcoin stays between a price of 50K and 35K, maybe even down to 25K. But I think towards around September, we could see a rise in value, especially towards the end of the year. I would not advise in staying in Bitcoin if you only want to be here for the short term, longer than a year from now, because we will see all of cryptocurrency go into a bear market. It's not going to be a bull market forever, but do as you wish. Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies with high market caps, I don't mean the small ones like Shiba Inu or SafeMoon or any of those kind of coins, I would stay out of that because that seems like a lot of pumping and risk. But if you want to look for an investment in the long term, I think you're safe with going with Bitcoin, Ethereum, and maybe a couple below that, but to keep it safe, I'd recommend Bitcoin and Ethereum if you're looking for 10 plus year investments. Within the last hour, Elon Musk tweeted out, spoke with North American Bitcoin miners. They committed to publish current and planned renewable usage to ask miners WW to do so, potentially promising. And he also tweeted out things about Dogecoin and all that. As you can see with the Bitcoin price, if we go to 1 day, this massive spike here was caused from this tweet. A lot of people are controversial about Elon Musk and what he tweets. As you can see, he does have an effect on the market. If you would like whatever you're investing in to not be affected by one tweet, like I said, I would not invest in crypto if I were you. This is the one thing that I would say is troubling about cryptocurrency is the effect that one person has on the price. But if you don't like when Elon tweets bad things about Bitcoin, you can't like when he tweets good things about Bitcoin. So I'd say pick a side when it comes to that. It seems like today it went for the better. That's all I have today for cryptocurrency and stock market news. Thank you so much for watching. Come back tomorrow to see another video updating you with must-know information about the stock and crypto markets. Make sure to hit subscribe and like the video if you haven't already. I'm your host, Vinny, and I will catch you next time.